Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Karma's Creations. I've come to show you this beautiful piece of fabric. I know a lot of people have already shown theirs, but this is mine. I got this one from Christine of Create and Craft with Christine, and it's part of her Nana's travelling ric-rac bundles. So, I thought it was a couple of weeks ago it came, but according to the stamp on here, it was nearly 6 weeks ago, and that's pretty disgusting, I think, that it's taken me that long to decide what to do. I first of all thought I might cover a box. I have this box here, which is just a small mailer. I thought there'd be plenty of fabric to cover it completely if I clipped and pasted. Got some pretty cool stamps on it. Came from America. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. And look at all these lovely ones. They're all so shiny. Anyway, that's gone by the wayside. The next idea was build another book and use it for the cover. Now this one is a pretty big journal. I made them to fit A3 size papers in them. A3 in Australia is our double letter size page. So twice the size of an A4. These journals I use for documenting when I've made a new sewing project, or when I'm in the process of planning them, taking photos. I like to use the music page as a background for a photograph. I've got short pages that can be built on. I've got quad paper that I can design on. And of course, there has to be flowers. Always got to be flowers. Got to have something pretty to look at. Anyway, I've decided not to make another one because I haven't filled the one I'm on now, and therefore this one's still empty. So what did I decide on? I have decided to make, I just have to find it now, I've hidden it so well, a piece of clothing. And this piece of fabric is going to be one of the fronts. This is the hanbok vest. It's a reversible vest. You put something pretty on the inside and you can use it both ways. There's 3 different lengths. There's this length that goes just to the high waist. There's a shorter version that sits just under the bust, and this one goes just on the hip line. It is I'll put that up there. That's where I got it from. It's a paid pattern, and there is a YouTube channel, and she's really good to watch. I love it. The hanbok vest is a traditional South Korean garment. They have a hanbok dress as well. So I've made 4 of these so far for other people, but I haven't made one for me. So that's what I'm going to do. I've been sitting here digging fabric out of boxes, trying to find what I'm going to use for the second front and for the back and for the lining. I think I've made up my mind, but I'll go through some of the ones that I started with first. Just put that away so I don't lose it. I did think maybe this beautiful green double gauze might look nice to alternate with it, but it's just enough different that I'm not sure that it'll work. If it was a lime green or chartreuse like this, or the deep bottle green like here, then that would have been a different story. I then found a beautiful piece of linen, burgundy or maroon or whatever you like to call it, and it matches in pretty good with the deep colour on there, but there's only enough for the back, there's not enough for the second front, so it's been put on the side. But I wish I had enough of that one. Then I looked at this one and I said yes. It's a gorgeous piece of silk. And there's enough there to do the lining, but I think I'd like to do the lining in another colour to add a little bit of interest. What do you think? So lining, here we go, all over again. I love this. And I think that would look really nice. But there's always a but. It's going to be see-through. I'm going to see it through. Oh, not too bad. Let me have a look at the camera. Oh, not too bad. There's a slight... Well, I won't throw it away. I could use that. Put that in the maybe pile. I've also got this piece of cotton, and that wouldn't show through the cream. I think that might look nice on the inside. I love a piece this colour, pink. But the only pink I've got that colour is in my stretch knits, and I'm not using stretch and woven in the same garment. The other thing I thought about for the lining is these batiks. This one for the back and the opposite side the inside of this piece, and this piece of striped batik hang on, getting there. That way, I think, for the inside of the lining. because I think that would make a nice contrast with this one as the back and the other front. So I have a couple of different options. I'll cut out the first layer and see where I get to from there. I may even sew it all up and then see what goes with it. Dogs mucking around. So yes, I will come back when I'm making this up, but this whole what shall I do has taken a lot of brain power, and it is night and I don't really feel like doing any more cutting and sewing today. But that's not the end of the video. I'll just fold these ones up and get them out of your way. And put this one down. And this one is a beautiful wool blanket that I got from the op shop for $2. Silly me didn't get the other ones that were there, even though they were holey. I thought I can still mend them. I thought about it. So next time I go past there, I'm going to get whatever others. They've got them in the dog blanket section, and it had to have a good soak, and I go through in the dryer to make sure I got all the dog hair and the dirt out of it. But I have this wonderful blanket now that I can do lots more stitching on. The next thing I picked up a little photo album. It's got little square pages and it's open top and bottom. Oh no, I've got it upside down. It's only open on the top. I'm going to use this to put my dies in for the big shot. I think this would be really good because I can have each one. There's quite a few pages. I don't know how many. I didn't count them, but it looks like there's probably 50, 24 things, sleeves, and then double-sided. So there's a bit of a barn. That was $2. A little tin. I love tins. I'm just going to move over this way a wee bit. Yeah, I love tins. Don't know what'll go in it, but I'm sure that something will. Looks like a donut. $1. This is a packet of where's my words? The stuff you use when you're tracing things. Comes out blue or black. Carbon paper. Pack of carbon paper. I'm always looking for carbon paper to do designs. So there's a nice little pack that was $1. I picked up 2 belts. This is a little boy's belt. Very small. Where's it, Jim? I thought it'd make a really good belt for a man's journal or for a steampunk. I've never seen one so small before. That was 50 cents. And I got this belt, and I thought this would be a really good steampunk one. Hang on, put it on the back. It's done it with snaps. So I thought, well, if I take all this excess out here, sew that back together, it could be just as big as I need it, no bigger. It was 50 cents. Then I found there's another one here somewhere, hiding on the floor. Okay, it'll hide. All these were in colours. So these are Appleton wools. There was blues, greens, reds, yellows, blue, green, red, yellow, brown and cream. So there was 6 bags for $1 a bag. And I just got all these and more. I think there was about 50 of the Appletons, plus this many of the 4-ply, the tapestry wools. So, bit of a bargain, I think. More browns, more creams. It's really, really good. There is another bag here with all greens in it, but as I said, it's hiding on the floor, or one of the dogs has taken off with it. More likely the dog has taken off with it. And I also, for the first time in my life, found a piano roll. I've been looking for them for years and never been lucky enough to find one. But look out, there's a dog on the run with the top of this. So I have my first roll of piano paper, which is I'm pretty stoked. It is fairy stories, this one. I'm going to have to go chase a dog in a minute and find all my bits. Oh, one other thing, but it's been reintegrated into my stash already. There was a big bag about the size of a pillow, full of blue scraps of fabric. They were pieces from little to large, all blues in different shades, and there was some flannel amongst it, which is really good. And there was another thing I was going to show you, but the dog's taken off with that as well. Never mind. She's only a puppy, and it's all mischief with her at the moment. She doesn't destroy anything, she just takes it. No, she's not supposed to have that. And there's the lid. Look out, she's off with my bag now. I'll just grab it. So yeah, that was my haul from the second-hand shop, op shop. I haven't been for ages because there really is nothing I need at the op shop. I have so much in this house. But the little green monster gets his head up every now and then and says, "Oh, look at all the pretties that everybody's got. I want one too." So I had to go and find some. Anyway, I'm going to head away. I'll see you all next time. Don't know what it'll be. Maybe more of this, making this vest up. It's quite possible. Or I might do a little bit of a show and tell some of the things that I've been influenced by other makers. Show you my Flowwoods pieces. I have 2 of them I did her first course, the online course, and she opened my eyes to the wonders, just the wonders, and gave me permission to mix everything up and use all the different techniques together. But anyway, gonna go now. Hi Christine, bye Christine.